Hey everybody, Joe, We the People Firearms Academy in St. Charles, Illinois. Today is Wednesday, March 1st, and today we're going to talk about an incident that occurred on Monday, February 27th. The incident happened Monday, it went viral yesterday, so here we are talking about it today. We're going to dissect the video a little bit, but before we get into that, I would like to ask anybody that's watching the video to please like the video to help get it recommended to others. Please subscribe so you can get more information that we're always posting here. And feel free to leave comments down below with what you would have done, what your thoughts and opinions are of the matter. And if you're in or around the St. Charles area, please stop in for a class, whether it be just a basic pistol class, concealed carry class, or a more advanced concealed carry class, tactical classes, or if you're interested in coming to the shoot house that we're going to be opening up in a few months, that would be awesome too. That said, let's get into the video. And what we're going to see today is we're going to see a video of a homeless man being executed in St. Louis by a clearly deranged criminal. Okay, now when we're talking about defending ourselves and our loved ones, or just coming to the defense of another person, this is textbook of what we're talking about here. This is why people like us carry. This is why people like me and so many of you others out there not only concealed carry, not only do we train all the time, but I personally recommend everybody get some sort of hand-to-hand training, because if you do have a malfunction like this criminal does, or you need to fight somebody off in order to be able to draw your gun, get some kind of hand-to-hand training. I am a Krav Maga instructor. I teach at DuPage Krav Maga in Glen Ellen. Come on in for just a simple hand-to-hand lesson, right? So we get into weapons and things like that in the upper levels. In the early levels, we just kind of teach you how to defend yourself, throw punches, kicks, elbows, all that kind of stuff. But it's a very good thing that a lot of people do need to, you need to have it, right? The world's getting nuttier by the day, and you are your own first responder. All right, let's make that very clear. The police in the video that we're about to watch were only a couple blocks away at the police station, from what I'm told. Now, I'm not from St. Louis. I haven't been to St. Louis, but there were several people commenting on this in some of the other videos, or some of the other videos that I've seen on it, saying that, you know, I'm from the area, the police department's only a couple blocks away, this and that. So that said, without further ado, let's watch the video right now.
It sounded like a fucking, I said that was a gunshot.
I didn't hear it. I mean, maybe a dude shot, but it seems fine. So no blood.
Yeah, there it goes. No, he just put a magazine in it. He's still trying to load it. Oh my God! He just fucking killed him. He just fucking killed him, dude.
Okay, there you have it. You know what the people that were standing in the window videotaping this know right now. What I've learned since I've watched this is the homeless man and this criminal got into it at a gas station, a Shell gas station, a short ways away, and I don't know how it wound up in front of this building, but it did. Now the homeless man is sitting on the curb, kind of oblivious to his surroundings. He's not really paying attention. This is why we stress situational awareness so much. This is why we want your head up on a swivel, looking around, noticing things, so you're not suddenly surprised by the criminal standing over you with a pistol. This is why you should not be walking around with your head in your phone, you know, just walking down the street like this. This is not a good way to go through life. Sorry for all the edits in here, but there's a lot of planes flying overhead today, and I'm trying to keep the noise to a minimum. So, we saw in the video, this is a 45-second video, 42 seconds of that was the criminal trying to clear his own malfunction and get his gun ready to execute this homeless man. And I say execute because this is not a defensive gun situation or defensive gun use. This was not a defensive situation at all. He literally stood over him for at least 42 seconds. Now, when I say 42 seconds, that's from when the video started. Who knows how long he was toying around with his gun before this video even started. You have 42 seconds of this going on. You have 42 seconds of this guy standing in the window talking to somebody else. Who knows if anybody was on the phone with 911 at this point? We don't know. But that's 42 seconds of standing around that not only, instead of videoing this, could this guy have gone and helped? Could him and the guy he was talking to gone out and helped? Or I'm willing to bet that they were not the only people in the lobby of this place or in the front of this place. I'm sure there were probably other customers, patrons, goers to the building. I don't know what kind of building this was. It might have been an office building with, you know, multiple offices in there. There could have been just other people in there. Now, this is where we need to band together and help our fellow man, right? When I see videos like this and I see nobody helping out, I'm continually reminded of the ongoing pussification of this country. All right, and when I say the ongoing pussification of this country is, it's videos like this where everybody stands around in videos, but nobody wants to help. And it's also videos like, it takes me back a couple of years to the subway video in Philadelphia, the woman that was raped by somebody in a subway car. And there was like 9 or 10 people standing around filming it, and not one person got in there to help. Come on, help your fellow man out, all right? This is not where we should be as a society at this point, okay? I know damn sure that if this was me or one of my loved ones, I would have hoped somebody would have gotten off their ass and helped out, gone out there and done something. Now, I'm not saying you have to go out there and immediately take the guy on hand to hand, but if 4, 5, 6 people were to rush this guy at once, he'd be out of there. This homeless guy would still be alive today. There is strength in numbers. Use those numbers to your advantage. If this guy suddenly looks up and there's 4, 5, 6 people coming at him, he's probably going to drop his gun, or at least put it, you know, or hold on to it and run away, but he's going to be out of there. He's going to be gone. Okay, so help out. I'm not saying you got to be an expert in self-defense or you know, carrying or something like that, carrying concealed. Just intervening, multiple people intervening in this situation instead of standing by and watching it happen would have had a severely drastic or a severely different outcome. So what would I have done in this situation? Well, as soon as I see this guy fumbling around with a gun outside and only one other person next to him, first of all, gun owners are not going to walk down the street clearing their guns or handling their guns or anything like that. This is not how this works. So immediately I'm thinking he's up to something bad, right? He's not standing around waiting to show this guy his brand new gun or something like that, or, you know, hey, watch how fast I can clear this jam. This is not what he's doing. He's there for a nefarious purpose. So I'm going to get out there and I'm going to draw my gun in an attempt to stop him. Now, maybe drawing my gun stops him, fine. If I have to use my gun, that is something that I'm going to have to live with. But I would rather live with that than knowing that I stood by and watched somebody else be executed because I did nothing. Okay, if you're okay with that, we can't be friends. I don't know how you can go about the rest of your life standing, knowing that you stood by and did nothing while somebody lost their life. But there's people out there like that. I don't understand. I don't get it. Nor am I trying to get it. If this video somehow wakens you up and says, hey, maybe I do need to do something different. Maybe I do need to get out there and learn some self-defense, or start learning to use a gun so I can conceal carry. You know, make that decision. All right, make that decision for the right reasons, and be your own first responder. Again, the police have no duty to protect you. All right, nowhere in there, the Supreme Court has ruled on this multiple times, nowhere does it say the police have a duty to protect you. So I would advise all of you that have any interest in self-preservation, or the preservation of your family, your loved ones, or just some random person out in public that you don't know that's being attacked, get that training in. Okay, learn to be your own first responder. However you decide to do that is up to you. Okay, whether it's you want to take Krav Maga, cool. If you think Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu might be better for you, fine. There are some things like Taekwondo that I took as a kid that are not geared for street fighting, so I wouldn't recommend something like that, but something's better than nothing. Okay, whether you want to make the decision to concealed carry, that's also a personal decision. Come on in, get your concealed carry training. Okay, learn to be proficient with that gun. Go to the range minimum once a month. But bottom line, don't be one of these people that just sits out there and record. Okay, so one of the things we go over in concealed carry training is the difference between protecting life versus protecting property. In Illinois, at least, we are not allowed to use force to protect property, okay, to protect it from being stolen. If somebody was stealing my car and I go out there with my gun and attempt to stop them, and it escalates to deadly force, I'm going to find myself in trouble. However, if somebody is breaking into my house and my loved ones are in there, it's a different story. Okay, I'm protecting life, I'm not protecting property. If somebody comes up intent on stealing my wallet or my watch or something like that, have at it, dude. Right? It's a wallet, it's a watch, it's my car. It's not worth dying over. Those things can be replaced. Even if it has sentimental value, it can still be replaced. Protecting life, somebody's threatening your life with a gun, that can't be replaced. So that's where deadly force would be authorized. In this situation where somebody's clearly threatening this man's life by standing over him with a gun, that would be a clear act of self-defense or defense of another person. In a situation of a property crime where somebody's trying to steal my car, my wallet, my watch, whatever my phone, whatever the case may be, the best thing to do in that situation is to do what this guy is doing, is to call 911, be a good witness, get a description of the guy, how tall was this person, what color was this person, what kind of hair did they have long hair, short hair, were they bald, was it done a certain way, was it a mohawk, was it a curly hair, did they have a perm, something like that, right? Something to give, anything that you can to help this, these people out. If you said that oh, it's the guy that ran that way, like, that doesn't really help the police, right? But if you said that he was a 7'2" person missing his left arm, wearing a purple shirt and neon green Daisy Dukes, he's gonna be a lot easier to find, right? What if he gets into a car? What kind of car did he get into? Which way did the car go? Did you get the license plate of the car? Color, make, model? Any of these things help. But what this guy did is what you want to do in a property crime, not in a crime where somebody's going to die, where somebody's going to lose their life. And it's pretty obvious somebody's going to lose their life because he's standing over him with a gun trying to clear that malfunction. Speaking of which, 42 seconds is not a desired time in which it takes to clear a malfunction, especially a jam like he's in there right now. This is another reason why you need to come in for classes. But I'm going to get off my high horse. I want you guys to leave me comments down in the description. Let me know what your thoughts are of both what I said, what you saw in the video, and what you might have done differently. So really all I can do is wish you guys the best, and until I see you on the next video, I hope you have stay safe and have fun on the range. Okay.